Say hello to my seedlings and say hello to damping off. These babies were out in the garage before the freeze came, and it gets really cold in the garage when we have weather like that, so I brought them inside. These ones had already been potted up, but babies like this were not potted up, obviously. So I brought them inside and I continued to water them as per normal, but there's no air circulation in here. So they got damping off disease. Nothing I can do about it now, but this is why I save seeds, and this is why I can start them over again and do better this time. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut my losses, learn my lesson. That's the biggest thing, is to learn the lesson and start over. And the lesson learned is to water less, water from the bottom only. Sometimes I would water from the top just because I was being lazy. And to provide air circulation, and that should do the job. So, never give up is the lesson for this particular situation. Never give up. These babies are doing fine, but instead of continuing to leave them in these seed starting trays, I'm going to go ahead and up pot those while they're still doing great. And we'll just go from there. So there you go. I have replanted my seeds, watered from the bottom. There you go. I learned fast. There was one little seedling that had barely come up, so I'm leaving that one. And then one last thing I'm going to try is sprinkling the tops with a little bit of sand, because I did a little research and found that that can help to keep both the fungus at bay and to keep things draining really well, so that there's not like a lot of water just sitting on top of the soil. Even if I do make a mistake or get lazy, as y'all know I can be, and water from the top again. I'm learning fast, and we are going to watch and see what happens. 10 days later, I have some good-looking baby seedlings there. And, you know, this just proves my point yet again. Never give up. And even if these have problems, we're going to pray that they don't, because I'll show you my new setup now. Once they get their first set of true leaves, I'll take them inside. But I didn't give up. I just replanted, and if these don't work, I will replant again. We are not going to have any shortage of tomatoes this year. After I got my seeds started again, everything came right back inside because we weren't done with freezing weather. But as you can see, I have amended my setup. There's my grow light, and I now have a fan sitting in the window to circulate some air around these babies, and they are doing a lot better. Having a fan going like this is also supposed to help the stems get really strong. So again, I said learn the lesson. I did, and I am very hopeful that we will have tons of tomatoes and peppers in the spring. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time. Bye.